Hello. So I hope you all are doing well. Happy Friday. So I was thinking last night about what I was gonna do with you guys next, and I knew I wanted to do a drawing project. And I was thinking about how when I was little, I was so excited when I first learned how to draw a dog. Seems simple enough, right? But there's just this really basic way to draw most animals that I want to show you. Now, fourth graders, when we did our square one art drawing of Blue Dog. This is kind of a similar method to that, but this one can be applied more generally to other animals too. So this was the first kind of dog that I learned how to draw. Pretty basic, but pretty cute. And you can start it really easily and you can modify it to make other animals too, like bunnies or cats or whatever you choose. And just kind of a simple, fun cartoon drawing of an animal. And then the more you get better at practicing drawing this one animal, you can actually come up with your own comic, maybe, or you could make posters or whatever you want. You can take the idea further. So I'm going to start with showing you how to draw this pup, and then I'm going to show you how to modify it so you can draw either a bunny or a kitty. All right, so cameraman, I got my son cameraman Ben here again. Thanks, Ben. Okay, so let's look at our pup here. The first thing we want to start with is his cheeks. So I'm going to start about in the middle of the page so that I have enough room for the whole head. Now, Ben, is it smart to draw in Sharpie first?
No.
No, silly Mrs. Conroe. So when you're at home, please draw in pencil first and then go over it with marker if you want. All right, so those two things are going to be his big cheeks. Now, after you've got your two circles, and you'll notice my circles aren't perfect. That's okay. We don't need perfect. The next thing you're going to do is draw a little rainbow to connect the two. And this can be his nose. All right. If you want to, you can even modify it a little bit so it looks even more like a real dog nose, more like that. All right. Next thing we're going to do is add those big eyes. One big loop and another big loop. All right. Then within that loop, you're going to draw the colored part of the eye, which is the iris. If you want to, you can add another line here just to give it a little bit of dimension. Then the next thing we're going to do is draw his head. So if you want your dog to have short floppy ears, then you'll have plenty of space. I should have mentioned if you wanted your dog to have more sticky up ears, you could draw them a little lower. So there's the head. And it just kind of makes a big arch around to connect to the cheek. So you can do ears like this, or you can do long ears. You could even do short pointy ears. There's many different variations. All right, I'm going to do, since I did short-ish ears here, I'll do a slightly longer floppy ear. Like this. And then whatever I do on one side, I do it in the opposite direction on the other side. All right, so there's my floppy-eared dog. I'm gonna give him a little tongue. Pretty cute. All right, so now we've got our dog's head. The next thing we wanna do is the body. Actually, I'm gonna jump ahead. I'm gonna do a bunny, and then I'm gonna show you the body. So to do a bunny, you start out the same way. So I've got the cheeks and I started the head. Now to make it into a bunny, you also do a nose, but you want it to be kind of little. Then, let's see, some bunnies have ears that stick up and some ears have ears that flop over, a lop bunny. So if I have sticking up ears, I might do it like this. Or if I wanted one ear sticking up and one ear folded over, I could do it like this. And there's my bunny ears. Do the eyes the same. And then bunnies usually have those 2 long teeth. So I'm going to give him the 2 long teeth like that. All right, so there's my little bunny face. Now, let's go back to the puppy and I'll show you how to do the body, because the body can be the same for either of the animals. So, to start the body, you're going to come down like this, and then you curve it up a little. Then, we're doing it like our puppy is sitting straight up, like this, and curve up. Now, you want to make a little rainbow arch in the middle to connect those 2 front paws. Then, a little smile to show his belly. You can add his little toes in there, like this. And then you've got to do his back legs. So his back legs come across like this on each side. And then his feet come out like this. Opposite direction on each side. You can add the little paws on this. And then you add his tail. So some pups have a longer tail like this. I'll give this guy a little short pointy tail off to the side. And if you want to do the little motion lines to make it look like it's wagging, you go like this. All right. So you can add things like a collar. I could give him a little baseball cap. Oh, this is where I wish that I hadn't drawn in Sharpie, right? Actually, I think I can still make it work. Okay, little baseball cap. And of course he's got a Boston hat on, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. All right, because he's a Red Sox fan. All right, so let's give him a little collar. Beautiful. Maybe with his name tag hanging down from it. All right, there's my pup. Then I can go back in and I can color him. All right, so we've got a dog. We've got a bunny. You could even add a little carrot in your bunny's mouth. Let's see. A carrot, maybe with the leaves hanging off. Little carrot for our bunny. And now let's do a kitty. All right, so a kitty, it's going to start the same with the cheeks, but they're going to be smaller. So let's make smaller cheeks to start. Okay, and then the kitty noses are pretty little. They come across like that. Now, cat eyes are really unique eyes, and they really define a cat. I'm going to make them larger than normal because in a cartoon cat, it just looks cuter. So they're kind of like this on each side, and then they come down and around. Kind of a leaf shape, I guess, would be the best way to describe it. And then you make the circle inside it, the iris. And then that very unique cat pupil, which is kind of like a slit like this. Now a kitty's head is actually kind of triangle shaped. So like a flat rounded edge triangle. So I'm going to start for her head coming around like this, and then I'm going to give it a sharp curve around like this. Sharp curve around like this. Then we'll give her some ears. My kitty has pretty big ears, so I'm going to give it pretty big ears like Oliver. All right. Maybe you want to do the little pink area inside. Little tongue. And of course, whiskers. And there's your little kitty. So, 3 variations. I'm sure you could even figure out more animals that you could do, but I would love to see what you guys come up with. after you finish drawing an animal, start adding color, maybe give it different hats, maybe you could even dress it in some clothes. I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like my kitty would be dressed very proper, maybe like a business suit. What do you think? All right, well anyways, I hope you have some fun with your cartoon animal drawings at home. Again, keep sending me those pictures. jconroe@waynecsd.org. I love seeing what you're making. Have a great day. Get outside. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you next week. Bye.